But first, they've starred in two of Britain's best loved as Britain's best loved comedians, and now Men Behaving Badly star Neil Morrissey and the Inbetweeners star Joe Thompson are teaming up in a brand new comedy play called The Crown Jewels.
Yeah, so the show is based on the true story of Colonel Blood and his trio of misfits attempting to do the greatest heist of its time. Neil and Joe are here to tell us more. Morning.
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 So, number one, it's Joe Thomas.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You know what?
Sorry.
As long as you didn't call me Simon, it's fine.
I'm so
Joe's
sorry.
a bonus, frankly. So I'll take that.
I interviewed Al Murray on the radio about this a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
and it just seems like the most fun.
It's brilliant fun, and it's a madcap comedy right from the get-go. It's absolutely crazy. Set during 1671, when the crown jewels, when they made an attempt to steal the crown jewels. It's absolutely real historic parameters, real characters. Everyone we play is really real.
Yeah.
But it's mixed into this absolutely. What do you call it? Like a Renaissance farce?
Yeah, it is quite
really.
farcical.
Yeah.
Like, it's an amazing set. Like, the set's like this kind of big kind of clockwork mechanism that revolves and things slide in and out, and it's very sort of
Great
real
costumes.
spectacle.
Look at the costumes.
Oh, they're all
Great.
genuine.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, mine weighs half a ton. I haven't seen
Does
any of
it?
this footage. Yeah.
This looks amazing.
Real swords.
But like you said, the story's true. So they worked out... This is Colonel Blood, yeah?
Yeah.
And he worked out that only one person was guarding the crown jewels.
Just one
Yeah.
bloke.
Bit of an oversight.
And it was in a wooden
Don't
cupboard.
make him then if you're not going to pretend.
Yeah, in a wooden cupboard. And he went with an actress. He took an actress with him to play his wife to go and do a recce in the place, and discovered that that's what it was. And you could make an appointment to see them. You just went in and made an appointment.
Yeah.
So
His
they nicked him.
That's unbelievable.
I sort of went down a bit of a deep dive on
You
him
do
yesterday.
this all the time, don't
Well,
you?
I just go, oh, who's that guy? So I end up just, having
Yeah.
a little look on the internet. But his whole life was just so fascinating.
Colonel Blood was a regular dissident.
He was
lots of
he was
stuff.
the ultimate ducker and diver. Basically, he fought on both sides in the Civil War. He ended up fighting on the parliamentarian side, who won the war. But then after the Restoration, he was in trouble again. So he lost all his land, and because of that, stole the crown jewels to kind of get his money back. I think he was also a really charismatic person.
Yeah,
Like,
he was friends of a lot of people in court,
Yes.
and in court in those days, those were your connections, you know.
Yeah.
Couldn't be doing it on the diddly machine, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what Neil calls it.
Yeah.
So tell us about your two
It's a modern
characters.
term.
modern term,
My bloke is Captain Perrault, who's a religious fanatic,
Yeah.
quite bonkers,
Yeah.
and with a propensity for violence.
Fun to play?
He's just angry. His whole raison d'etre is he believes in fury, so he's just very angry. Hence the weird moustache, which
I'm loving the moustache. And is that
And a
your
chip
own
up the-
work? That's
Yes,
amazing.
Yeah, I'm working on. I borrowed it off a bloke called Russell. No, it was. Honestly, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it for this. It's not much fun. I'm looking at myself on telly.
And what about you, Joe? Who do you play?
I play Tom Blood Jr., who's the son. He's relatively decent and a bit dim, and he doesn't really know what he's getting himself in for. I'm not sure how historically accurate. There was a son, but I'm not sure how. I think the character might be. I don't know. That's probably a bit of artistic license there. But he kind of goes along because he thinks his dad is a genius and has this great plan, and then it turns out to be a lot more violent and just a lot heavier than he expected. And but he's quite a sweet character, really, and he's also just a lot of fun to play.
And there's singing and dancing in this.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've got Carrie Fletcher, who is an absolute doyen of the West End.
Yeah.
And it opens with Carrie, and there's a song about it somewhere in the middle as well from Carrie, and Carrie closes it with a song. So if all else fails,
You've got
Carrie, get out there.
Come on, Carrie. She's absolutely brilliant.
Is she?
your first West End part.
It is, yeah. It's my first West End show.
How are you finding it?
Well, it's a really big deal for me. It's really, really exciting. I mean, just West End theatre is just in and of themselves are such amazing places. They're kind of like half buried in the ground, like where the stalls are. That's kind of under the ground, and then they go up in these tiers. It's really steep, and like they're just incredible places, totally unique, and like it's really exciting. Yeah. It's
Considering there's 750 people there,
Yeah.
it's still very intimate. No one's very far away from you. It's really good.
And
The
you
atmosphere's
mentioned-
brilliant.
such great atmosphere.
Carrie Fletcher, but also Mel Geidroyc,
Yeah.
Murray.
What a
Murray.
cast.
Yeah, it's a great cast. I mean, Al Murray as Charles II.
And our youngsters
is,
as well, young Tamvi and Adonis. What a name for an actor.
I know.
Yeah.
Adonis. I mean,
tell you
they're
what,
both brilliant
yeah.
too.
And then Aidan Aidan McArdle plays.
Aidan McArdle
he's
is blood.
fantastic.
He's outrageously brilliant. It's not his first time in the West End. You'll have seen him in lots of stuff.
Have you worked out where all the laughs are now with your audience? Because I know you've started. Have you worked it all out now? Have you got honed in?
To a point.
Sort of.
Every audience is slightly different, but also at the moment we're still in previews. And by the way, while I'm on that subject, while we're still previewing, that you can get tickets for like 15 quid, I think.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because we're still previewing, which means every day things are being tweaked. We're going straight from here into rehearsal. We've got a show tonight, but we'll be going in to retweak Act 2.
A lot of tweaking.
I mean, the tweaking is a lot of tweaking.
Yeah.
We tweaked on Friday, so Friday's show was different to Saturday's show.
Yeah.
Saturday's show is going to be different to today's show. So we're still honing.
How hard is that to do
it's
when you're an actor? When you've literally been learning the lines, and then then your director says and the writer say, well, listen, let's change this and alter that, because it must be quite hard then to get that in your head.
Absolutely right. It's all because it's all kind of rhythmic.
Exactly.
And it depends on what you're looking at and where you are. And then if you know that line is coming up, it can throw you off your rhythm a little bit. We've managed it so far.
Yeah, we're actually there. And I think, it's really nice that Simon Nye, who's obviously
I know Simon for 30-odd years,
He's there the whole time, so he's always, like, tweaking it and tweaking it.
So he doesn't leave, he just stays?
No, he's always there. He's on his
good.
laptop the whole time, just being like, that could be a bit better, that could be a bit better, that could be better. So and that's great. I think that makes a huge difference.
Yeah,
It's lovely to
all
have
the way
him there
through
as well.
rehearsal.
Yeah.
And all the way through every performance he's watched so far.
Is this his first West End piece?
It's his first play
First
ever.
play.
And he wanted you in it? I love the fact that he wanted you there.
Yeah, he's only waited 30 years to re-upload it.
He wanted it to be something good.
You guys share a dressing room. Have you got any?
Yeah, how are you finding that?
What's the ritual like?
Oh, well, no, it's great. I'm sharing a dressing room with Joe, stuff. He says he's tidy.
I thought I was
throwing
tidy.
things away
Is it a
and
floor
tidying
drobe?
up.
It's to be honest.
Wardrobe.
Take the boy out of Inbetweeners.
How many chairs do you need, Joe?
I thought I was tired. I've really let myself go, like, living with Neil. I'm like, oh, fine.
What are you
Just a
going to be like
splurge.
on tour? Are you going to carry on sharing the dressing room?
Well, we
at all?
don't know, because we have to share the theatre. There's another play on that's coming in. It's not there yet.
Yeah.
But we've had to reduce the amount of dressing rooms that we get allocated. Yeah. Although they're there during the day and we're there in the evening.
That's the beauty of theatre.
Yeah.
You sign up for it.
Yeah.
You're just in with the.
It's honestly the company in itself is really great. Our dressing room, which is one of the bigger ones because there's two of us in it, is now nicknamed the Youth Club. Because everybody gathers there. We run through the song and the dance, every day in our dressing room. We push all the furniture to one side, and everybody comes to our room. You have to go past our room to get to the stage, so it is the Youth Club.
Yeah, you kind of drop in. Yeah.
How's your pub doing?
But the pub's doing great. Yeah, Barlaston. You must know Barlaston.
Yeah, I know.
Between
I've
Stoke
actually
and
been
Stone.
to your pub.
Oh, come on.
It's a lovely pub.
Well, if I'd have known you were going in, I'd have organised a
I
bit
always stay quiet. I just,
No. Well, you can always let me know.
The food's fantastic. Do you do a ham and egg?
Oh, yeah, we have all of that
chips?
kind of stuff as well. Yeah, we do. And Bruce Mackey, my chef, he's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love him.
What's the name of your pub?
It's called the Plume of Feathers. And it's
that's nice.
between Stoke and Stone in a village called Barlaston, right next to a canal.
Plume of Feathers is very crown jewels, isn't it?
Very much so, and I said that to them.
And you've got great staff as well. They look after it when you're not there.
Oh, God bless,
So I'm
they do.
giving you a
Yeah,
little
they're
plug
brilliant.
there.
Yeah.
Imagine that's quite a lot.
yeah, well, certainly all of this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Joe, you said you don't like being called Simon, but do you still get it when you go out and about?
Yeah,
Simon,
I don't
yes,
really
Simon.
mind. I mean, yeah, a little
What
bit.
do you get when you go out?
Carly. It's not even my character. The name of another character.
Thank you, gents. Lovely to see you. The Crown Jewels is on the Garrick Theatre, great theatre, till the 16th of September before going on tour. Salford, Canterbury, Milton Keynes and Cardiff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe Thomas. Thank you.
It's all for one.
No, exactly.